suppose have some games.
All right, well here it is, off the trailer, up here in Ohio. Took the long trip on the back of the trailer from Amarillo, Texas. This is a 1978 Cutlass Calais. Let me do a walk around and show you guys what it looks like. It's pretty much original. This is basically my first time seeing it off the trailer, so I'm kind of nitpicking it here and there. It has its flaws, of course. The car's old. It's not too bad though. Texas Sun sure did a number on it. But you know what? The Texas Sun can do that all it wants because it didn't get the Ohio salt. I refuse to buy any classic car from this state unless it's an absolute virgin and it's always been sitting inside. This car right here is clean, no rust. Seems relatively straight. I see a couple of things that might be an issue, but you know, the car's old. It's lived its life. So the story with this car is this is an absolute barn find. This car has been sitting since 1995, literally in a barn. I found this car on Craigslist about a month ago and got in contact with the guy. There were a few things that caught my attention, and that's the reason why I took interest in it, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. But this car was sitting since 1995 in a barn. The barn was old, surrounded with 4-foot weeds, something you'd see, you know, as a typical barn find. There were pigeons living in it. The car was covered in dust, bird shit, and I found it. The guy washed it, obviously, but I'll show you what it looks like under the hood and in a little bit more detail. So finding it on Craigslist, you know, it's something that I really shouldn't be doing, is scouring Craigslist, because I end up with more projects than I need, but this one was pretty cool. And let me open it up and show you exactly why. Oh, before I do that, let me show you the first reason why I bought it, other than it being from Texas. This car is a factory power moonroof car, which I've never seen. I think I've seen a factory moonroof Herstol's. That's the only 78 to 80 that I've ever seen with the moonroof. You can tell that because it's got the steel moonroof. I do like the glass better, but the steel moonroof is kind of cool, and you can tell it's factory just because the way they cut it and they tuck it under. If it was an aftermarket moonroof, they usually have a molding right here just to cover up where they cut. And the second cool thing about this car, and the reason why I bought it really, other than the, don't mind the mess, it is a factory 4-speed. So that is the real reason, but the power moonroof was sure the deal right there. This car has a lot of rare unique options. The interior is an absolute mess. There were mice living in it. You can see all the mice shit, mouse turds. And you can see all this stuff is just untouched, like they just put the car in the barn and that's it. Look at that, it says 10/15 of 94. I mean, all this stuff, there's insurance, expires of 1996. So you know that car was parked in 95 when that insurance card expired. So this car's like just put away and that was it. It was done. The guy had medical problems. And he had some problems driving this car, and I'll show you another reason why he quit driving other than having medical problems. But this car is an absolute mess in the interior. You can just tell that mice, whatever the hell was in here, just sure made a mess. I mean, it even has the 8-tracks sitting on the passenger seat. It's got 8-track deck. It's got factory power windows, power locks. I'll get to the other side. Show you what that looks like. It's clean though, there's no rust. Doesn't appear that there's too much damage to it. Texas. Gotta love that. Factory bucket seats being the Calais. It's got factory delay wipers. It has cruise control. And you can also tell that it's a factory power moonroof just because of the headliner. It has the correct headliner in it. It has the power window switch to open the moonroof. But this car is an absolute roach on the inside here. It's just a mess. It stinks. It stinks like mice. It just has like pillows and stuff back here and carpet, and oh man, the mice just made a mess of this thing. It's nasty. It's nasty. But that's what you're gonna have, you know, with a car that's been sitting for so long. I mean, that's been sitting since 95, so that's 17 years sitting in a barn. Mice, animals are having a heyday with this thing. So that is pretty much it. The new addition to the classic G-Body garage. The latest addition, I should say. Not sure what my plans are with this car, to be honest with you. But obviously, clean out the interior, get it running, hook up a battery. I mean, it has not had a battery in it since '95. So I'm gonna, of course, get out the fire extinguisher, because once you hook up a battery from a car that's been sitting so long, you don't know what's gonna happen to it. So this is the first video of the '78 Calais 4-speed, and I will be filming more videos of this car. I'm going to do a little bit more detail. I'm going to show under the hood. I'll show underneath the car. Just some more detailed videos. So go ahead and stay tuned, guys. Go ahead and subscribe. Hope you like what you see. Latest addition to the classic G-Body garage. '78 Cutlass Calais 4-speed.